What happens when you stop chasing a narcissist? Ever wondered what happens when you stop chasing a narcissist after a breakup? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the intriguing dynamics of what unfolds when you refuse to run after a narcissist once the relationship ends. Welcome to another episode where we explore how these toxic individuals react when you finally put an end to the chase. Toxic, narcissistic individuals absolutely revel in being pursued. They thrive on the attention you give them, especially when you're scrambling to win them back after a breakup or a staged breakup. We'll delve into the concept of a staged breakup shortly. When they simulate a split and you find yourself begging for their return or pleading for another opportunity, even apologizing for wrongs they committed against you, it's beyond perplexing. Narcissists delight in this because it reinforces their belief that they haven't done anything wrong. They think, if you're chasing after me, if you're inundating me with calls and messages, then my actions must not have been that terrible. If what I did was truly unforgivable, why would you be pursuing me? This behavior allows narcissists and toxic people to soothe their own guilt. They use your pursuit as evidence that their behavior wasn't as bad as it might seem. They wonder, why are they reaching out to me if I've treated them so poorly? If my actions were truly horrific, why would they still be contacting me? So, here's my advice. Be cautious when you're in hot pursuit of a narcissist. When you're running after them, hoping to mend things or resolve issues, you're giving them the power to justify their actions. They interpret your pursuit as proof of their innocence. But what if you decide not to chase after them? What if you refrain from texting or calling? When they storm out and say, "I'm done with this. Don't contact me again," closing the door behind them, they're often smirking like the Cheshire Cat. They expect you to come after them, and that fuels their sense of control and validation. They drive off, sometimes circling the neighborhood. If they don't have a vehicle, they might run down the street, expecting you to call or message them. They're thinking they'll definitely reach out. They'll call or text, won't they? And if you don't, they keep checking their phone obsessively, making sure the volume is turned up. They're like, did they actually call or text? I need to ensure my phone isn't on silent. It's quite odd, isn't it? When you don't respond, their frustration boils over. They become infuriated and distressed because they're left to confront their emotions alone. They no longer have you to blame or seek forgiveness from automatically. They miss having you as their emotional cushion, their easy excuse for poor behavior. They dislike having to face their own guilt without your intervention. That's why, whether they break up with you or stage a breakup, they despise when you go no contact. They're bracing for you to make the first move, which is something that usually works for them. Imagine this scenario unfolding just before you tuned into this video. They pretended to end the relationship, threw a fit, accused you of overreacting, or called you irritating. After treating you poorly, they suddenly disappear, leaving you in a state of confusion and emotional turmoil. Desperate to mend things, you find yourself reaching out, pleading, "Please come home." Let's talk about this. I promise not to bring it up again if you return. The cycle repeats, trapping you in an endless loop of hope and heartbreak. Each attempt to address the issue only seems to make things worse, as they threaten to leave again, leaving you feeling defeated and thinking, "I can never win. No matter what I do, they just keep dragging me back into the same situation." In these moments, it becomes vital to stand firm in your boundaries. Holding your ground can be a form of victory in itself. Narcissists often thrive on contact. They crave your attention and validation. And when they don't get it, they can become agitated and anxious. It's essential to recognize that your silence or refusal to engage can be a powerful tool against their manipulation. By not giving in to their demands for communication, you deny them the satisfaction of control over your emotions and actions. However, not all narcissists react the same way. While some may genuinely want to end the relationship and see your silence as a relief, many others thrive on being pursued, seeking forgiveness, and drawing you back into their web of manipulation. They need your validation to feel important, and when they don't receive it, they can become enraged. If you choose to maintain no contact, whether after a fake breakup or a real one, they might begin to reach out, their anger simmering beneath the surface. Your refusal to play their game disrupts their control, forcing them to confront a reality where they no longer hold the power to manipulate you at will. They could say things like, "Oh, so you stopped caring about me, huh? I see you're not reaching out as usual. Clearly, you don't give a hoot about me anymore. If you truly cared, we'd be talking right now, wouldn't we?" They may accuse you of indifference or criticize your character, claiming, "I should have realized you were terrible all along." This is a recurring strategy they use to manipulate you into reaching out, forgiving them, and moving past the issue so they can avoid facing the accountability they're dodging. When you're involved with a narcissistic individual, you often encounter these manipulative tactics. Many of them thrive on playing these games. Frequently, their intention isn't genuinely to end the relationship. Rather, they fabricate breakups, issue threats of separation, or end things as a means of dodging responsibility. Their strategy is to sever ties temporarily so they can engage in infidelity, only to later claim, "We weren't together at that time. Remember, we had that argument, and I ended things. So I sought solace with someone else. It's not cheating since we were already apart." This is the kind of behavior you can expect from them. If you repeatedly engage in this cycle of breaking up and reconciling, you'll find that the relationship remains perpetually unstable. When you're involved in a cycle of intermittent breakups with a narcissist, the relationship can never truly solidify. While every relationship faces challenges, the problem here is the persistent on-again, off-again pattern. The intervals between these phases grow longer as they seek out others to fill the void. Ultimately, you become a temporary fixture in their life. They perceive you as someone they can always return to, treating you however they wish. This isn't meant to be harsh. It's just a reflection of the mindset common among narcissists. They believe they can evade consequences because you continually allow them back into your life. When you refuse to pursue a narcissist, many of them will become completely unhinged. Sure, there are instances where someone genuinely wants to be left alone, but many narcissists crave your pursuit as a way to dodge facing their own faults. They're trying to escape the negative consequences of a toxic relationship. Thank you for tuning in today and diving deep into the dynamics of what happens when you stop chasing a narcissist. Remember, taking back your power by going no contact or simply refusing to play their games can be the most empowering step you take on your healing journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights on navigating toxic relationships, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And if you've experienced similar situations or have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay strong, stay aware, and keep moving forward. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember, you deserve peace and respect, not the chaos of a toxic relationship. See you in the next video.